In this video, I'm gonna be surviving 200 days in random item Skyblock with my friend Dehannon. But before this video starts, 97% of you guys aren't subscribed. So please do hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into the video. So here we are, 200 days. The first thing I did was gather some wood. After that, Dehannon tried to kill me. I grabbed some food and I made a wall to separate the tree farm from the road. After that, Dehannon and me decided to move the XP farms. Cause if we would use the pillager farm, we would get a raid instantly because of the bad omen effect. So we went really far. We got another repeating command block, so I placed it down. I planted some more trees and went working on the wall of our big hallway to the new spawners. Of course, you want a wall here, so you don't fall off the island as quickly as usual. Then I went to bed. I worked some more on the hallways, until I ran out of wood. I was finally happy with the length of the hallway, so I started construction on the wall. I ran out of cobblestone, so I had to get some more. I placed down all the cobblestone walls I got. I ran out of cobblestone again, really fast, so I had to gather some more. I placed the walls down, I went to sleep, and I just didn't have enough to finish the wall. I grabbed some more cobblestone and I finished the wall. After that, I went ahead and started working on the big spawner again. Here, I don't know what Dehannon was trying to do. Sometimes I just don't understand him. No one does, actually. I worked some more on the spawner until I ran out of wood, then I went to sleep. I grabbed some more wood and went working on the spawner again. After some time I ran out of wood again and I farmed some more. Then I went working on the XP farm again, until I was finished with the outer layer. Then I went working on the wall, until I needed more resources. I farmed some more wood and went working on the walls again. This project actually took some time. I placed down some of the walls, but I had to get some more. I grabbed some more cobblestone and went back to the farm again. I crafted some walls, placed them down. I ran out of cobblestone again, so I had to get some more. This was really repetitive. So after a while, I started working on the actual XP grinder. I made the killing chamber first, and after some time, I started working on the spawn area. Then I laid out how I wanted everything to look. And then I got kicked from the server, because my Wi-Fi turned off. When the Wi-Fi was on again, I went ahead and started working on the XP farm again. I ran out of wood, so I had to get some more. I placed some more wood down. Here I almost died because of Dehannon. This was the moment that Margarita was born. She will stick with us for the entirety of this video. We also gave her some hair. These next few days, Dehannon and me were just messing around doing absolutely nothing. On day 112, we did this weird tribal dance around this gold block. After that, Dehannon and me AFK'd for the rest of the day talking about YouTube. I just want to say thank you all for 1000 subscribers. It is truly insane to me, thank you all so much. Even at this moment of editing the video, I'm already at like 1300 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. The only thing we did these 2 days, apart from AFKing, was placing down this structure block. All the sand fell down, so it was quite useless. And after that, we went to sleep in real life. On day 115, we fought some zombies, and I planted some trees. After that I mined some wood, and went working on the farm again. I wanted to have this farm not be as ugly as the ones we built in the first 100 days, because we built those for use, not looking good. I needed more wood, so I went ahead and gathered some more. After 2 days, I was finally done with my walls, and I only needed to do the roof and some minor things before it was finished. After the roof was finished, I went working on the killing chamber. I really like the way this build is coming together. We got another item generator, so I placed it down. Here Dehannon wanted to open the gate, but he missed and placed down an ender chest. We didn't have silk touch, by the way. After that, we got another item generator. Then I placed the last remaining blocks for the roof. I wanted to have this kind of star design, and it really turned out nicely. After that, I worked some more on the killing chamber. If I didn't do this, the mobs would just walk out of the chamber and kill me. I decided to use these cobblestone walls instead of the wooden blocks, because it had more depth and it adds a little bit of variation. Then I placed down all the signs and water. After that, I made this redstone contraption so we could turn off the farm. Because if you don't turn off this farm, the server will lag out really bad. And it actually worked. Then I accidentally destroyed all the redstone. But I fixed it again, so no worries guys. Then we searched for some vindicator eggs. We tried getting back the spawners with debug sticks, which didn't work. A debug stick is basically a stick that lets you destroy unbreakable items. We still had enough spawners though, so that wasn't a problem. After that I placed the axe in the spawner and I had to get out of there. These pillagers, man, they do lots of damage, so I had to go fast. After that we placed a mushroom cow, so we would be able to get food and milk here. The milk is there to get rid of the bad omen effect, so we wouldn't start a raid. Then I found out that the pillagers were stuck, so I had to get them down. After that I placed some barrels down for storage. I tried out the farm and it actually worked. It was really good. Then I tried out the switch and it worked flawlessly. On day 123, I AFK'd to get some nice drops from the new spawner. And it was worth it. Just look how satisfying it is. After some time of AFKing, I accidentally started a raid. We had to beat this raid, because we didn't want our villagers to die. I put strength in the beacon, so we would kill the raiders easier. It wasn't the biggest of problems, because most of the raiders spawned in the spawning chamber. Some spawned on the island itself though, so we had to kill them too. They even spawned on the roof. There were quite a lot of pillagers, way more than we expected. We didn't feel like finishing the raid, and I decided to make this big cobblestone platform. I got another item generator, I actually got 2, and I went back to working on the platform again. I made this platform so the sand wouldn't fall down into the void again. I used the platform for a structure block and got absolutely nothing useful. And after that, the Hannah did this to me. No worries though, I went back and finished the platform. We finished the raid and I collected some more emeralds. After some time of AFKing, I went ahead and I decided to remove the old spawners. As you can see here, the Hannah started another raid, so we had to beat that one too. As you can see here, the raiders would just keep going up. That is because we have spawners and they keep spawning new raiders. I made a platform for a future project. As you can see here, the Hannah threw a beacon into the void. We decided to finish the raid and we finally beat it. After that I needed some more cobblestone, because I wanted to make a wall around the new platform I made. I mined down the old beacon and I placed a new one down. We wanted to have a super beacon here, so we could get all the effects. This is how it sounded. It sounded pretty cool. Then we were just enjoying the speed and jump boost we had. It was quite fun, just running around our island. We opened the hopper minecart. It was absolute trash. And we opened another one, which was also really bad. After that we sorted out some items. We traded with some villagers, I put mending on all my items, and that's where day 134 ended. The first thing we did on day 135 was make this big tree farm, because our old tree farm was getting too small for us. After that we tried to duplicate a structure block, which didn't work, so we just duplicated some spawners again. I placed down a structure block and I got this weird obsidian lava thing. I don't know what it's useful for. After that I filled the last remaining spawners with skeletons, but I fell down and they did no damage because I had full netherite. After the epic escape, I tried out the farm and it worked really nicely. Most of these following days, I just AFK'd and used the XP farm. This farm gave us a lot of XP and a lot of items. We could use the emeralds for trading and the bones for speeding up our tree farm. Here I went AFK because I had to eat dinner and the Hannah just decided to hit me like 50 times. I went to sleep and that's where day 138 ended. Here I wanted to start on our storage system, but I accidentally removed the water, so I had to do something really fast. I placed blocks as fast as I could and tried to save myself, but the first time it didn't work. I kept going, and I finally did it. I was panicking so hard. Then the Hannah started laughing at me. I went up again, grabbed some more materials, and I went working on the storage system again. We wanted to have a big storage system here, to put all the items in we got from the generators. I also wanted to make it out of a different wood, because oak was getting a little too boring for us. I also made these stripped pillars, because I really like them. After that I started on the roof, and that's also where day 140 ended. I finished the roof, which took some time and some wood. When I was done, I placed some torches down, I crafted some chests, moved the wall 1 block backwards to make space for the hoppers, and I placed down all the chests. When the storage system was finished, it looked pretty epic. After that I mined some wood to replace this top layer of stairs with logs, because I liked it better. After that I fixed the iron farm, because it broke in the first 100 days. I called the zombie Emily, don't ask why. After that I almost fell to my death. Luckily there was 1 cobblestone block here. After that I set myself on fire and I didn't know what to do. I did finally fix the killing chamber though. After that me and the Hannah dueled. I don't know why, he always starts these things. I managed to get away though. He has way better gear, so that's why he almost killed me. After that, I updated the map, which looked pretty cool. After that, I made a platform under the old tree farm, so I could get back all the dirt from the old tree farm. Then I AFK'd at the mob spawner for a few minutes. I had quite a lot of emeralds, so I decided to make them all blocks, and I decided to place them, I accidentally started another raid, so I had to kill all the raiders again. And we were victorious. But I accidentally started another raid, right after the last one. The Hannah looked at me as if he was just gonna get up, run over to my house and set it on fire. So yeah, he wasn't too happy. After, I'm not kidding, 30 minutes, we finally finished the raid. So I put up the sign to never forget to drink milk again. But after that, I could finally do what I wanted to do for these past 40 minutes. Make the floor of the park out of emerald blocks. Then we got another structure block and we placed it down. We got absolutely nothing. We expected way bigger stuff. Then I tried getting an unbreaking villager, which didn't work out, so I just quit. And that's where day 153 ended. The first thing me and the Hannah did on day 154 was have an epic bow fight. After some time, the Hannah killed me because I slipped my finger. I placed down the last remaining hoppers to connect up the storage system with the item generator. We placed down a villager, which got absolutely nothing useful. Most of these couple following days, the Hannah and me just messed around doing absolutely nothing useful, like we always do. We're the best at that, don't judge us. After that, me and the Hannah were just talking about stuff again, on top of this balcony, but with 50 villagers around us. Then I went AFK for too long, cause I had to eat dinner. We got another item generator. And after that, we made this small storage system next to the large one, just to sort out the special items. One day later, we had sorted out some items, and that's where it ended. We moved all of our old choco boxes down to the storage system to sort all of the items out. But after 15 minutes of sorting items, we got tired and we decided to burn all of our old items. Because we were getting more and more items super fast and we didn't really need to sort these old items out. I removed all of the beds to get more space to build our next project. We also made a better ladder down so we could use that jump boost too to get up easier. We also started making the roads of our next project, and I moved the cobblestone generators to create more space on the main island. After that, I decided to make these epic gates in all the gateways. We created some more roads, and I cleaned up the item generator. We removed our wall of heads because it was getting in the way. We were really happy with the progress we made in these past 5 days, but there's way more to come. On day 169, haha, funny number, I started working on the houses of the village. Cause if you guys haven't realized it yet, we wanted to build a village here and call the villagers the top comments of the first 100 days video. I made the walls of the houses out of cobblestone walls, cause it's like my favorite block. After a while, the first house was finished. I started right away with the second house. The plan was to have a main house, the one we already built in the first 100 days, as the workhouse. That's the house where every villager works. The new houses will be the homes of the new villagers. We're gonna have 2 big houses with a lot of villagers and a few smaller ones which have only 1 villager in them. When I ran out of wood, I worked on the roads. We only needed a few more roads before the road system was finished. After that, I got some more wood and laid out the smaller houses. I used all the wood I had left to build these houses. I had to get some more though, so I gathered some. After gathering some wood, I went right back to building these houses.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm not proud of that moment, I will admit that. The Hannah also laughed at me. Here I looked at the hole I digged by accident and I placed a wood block there. So I had to get my stuff back. Fortunate for me though, we had some netherite gear left over. I used the smithing table and I got full netherite again. I only had to enchant some stuff. The Hannah let me borrow his sword, so I could kill the mobs easier in the mob farm. There I was, I needed to AFK to get my stuff back. For the rest of these following days, I only AFK'd and farmed some XP. Here me and the Hannah were just chilling. After that we went to sleep and we raced to be the first one in bed. Then me and the Hannah were just chilling inside of this house. But then, it was time for the rematch. Yeah, the henna won again. Maybe another rematch in 300 days. I mined some wood and we decided to start working on our final project. We wanted to build a big mansion. Because our mansion got taken by the villagers, we were going to make a really big one for just ourselves. We removed all the walls and started working on the platform. And by a big mansion, I mean a really big mansion. After some time, we were finally finished with the platform. We wanted to make the mansion out of spruce. Because oak was getting a little too boring and we already used dark oak. I worked on the pillars. I started working on the roof of the first layer and the floor of the second layer. After that I started working on the pillars of the second layer and the ceiling of the second layer and floor of the third layer. After that we spawned in another wandering trader, absolutely nothing useful. I worked some more on the ceiling and I started working on the third layer. I didn't want the third layer to be the exact same as the first two, so I made these 4 balconies on all 4 corners. I worked on the pillars some more and I looked from underneath what the mansion looked like. To be honest, I liked it. After that I made 2 maps and placed them down. It's kind of a shame that cobblestone looks the exact same as the void. After that I started working on the roof of the building. I needed some more cobblestone, so I mined some. Then I started working on the walls of the mansion. I placed some torches down for light and placed my final cobblestone down. Then I went to sleep. I mined some more cobblestone, went back and started working on the walls of the first layer. I removed this chest because it was in the way. When I was done with the first layer, I went up to the second layer and started building my wall there. While I was building the walls, the henna placed a pink bed down and just stood on it without moving. I swear, he's a weird species. After some time, I was finally finished with the second layer. I looked at the beautiful view of our mansion and finished the ladder. I placed down some doors so we wouldn't be in the open while we were standing in our house, and that's where day 187 ended. The first thing I did on day 188 was make some fences, because having fences as windows is way more cheaper than having glass as windows. We didn't have any sand, so we had to use fences. I placed the fences on all layers because I wanted windows on every layer. We got another structure block, so we had to mine out some space to place it down. It didn't take that long to mine out, but we got absolutely trash stuff out of it. It even was a hole in the center of the house. After that we were just enjoying our new view. I'm sorry, but I forgot to record sound these following few days. The first thing I did on day 191 was make a wall around the mansion, so we don't fall off and the villagers don't fall off either. I ran out of cobblestone though, so I had to get some more. We also put most of our animals into the emerald garden. After getting some food though, I went right back to mining some cobblestone. And after farming some cobblestone, I finally finished the wall. So this was the moment we were gonna name all of our villagers. The first villager we named was What's Up Memers. Thank you for the comment, my man. The next one was Dinosaur Microscar. Thank you for the comment. Up next, we have It's Drew 22. Thank you for commenting, bro. By the way, I'm sorry if I mispronounced some of these names. Up next, we got Damien. Thank you for commenting, bro. Up next, we got... I'm sorry, but I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. I think it's like Polish or something. Still, thank you for commenting, my man. Up next, we got Kizerblade. Thank you for commenting. Last but not least, we got JC. Thank you for commenting, bro. After that, I connected up our house with the main road. Now it's time for the tour. This is where we all started, the bedrock. This is the main road, which branches out to other roads. This is the main crossing point. All the villagers always come here to talk. This is their workstation, their workplace, the place where they work. It's also our first house. Here we got our random item generator. We got our beacon here, and we got our storage system down here. It's got a lot of chests. It just keeps filling up really fast because of these item generators. This is our end room. We defeated the Ender Dragon here in the first 100 days. We really liked how it turned out. This is behind our mansion. This is where we placed all of our structure blocks down. You got our cobblestone generator here, which we moved 50 days ago. It works really well. We can both use it at the same time. This is our tree farm, which at the moment is full of spruce, because we needed it for our mansion. This is our mansion itself. This is the door, and the first floor it's all empty. The second floor is also all empty. The third floor isn't empty. It got our beds and a map. It also got a few balconies, which we can stand on. This is Margarita. I told you guys she would stick with us. This is our beacon. We got every single beacon effect. This is our garden, made out of emerald blocks. All of our animals are here. This is our epic XP grinder. It's got vindicators and it's got skeletons, because we needed emeralds and bones. We also got this switch, so we can turn off the farm. This is a better view of the item generator. And that was about all of the tour. Me and the Hannah found this nice spot next to the window to stand on. He tried hitting me off, but Netherite just wouldn't let him. These last few days, we were just standing on the window, watching everything we built in these 200 days. We messed around a little, and that was about it for day 197. We named some of our pets. And after that, me and the Hannah watched the sunset for the last time. Thanks for watching, guys. I also got a Discord, links in the description. You can join if you want. See you in the next 100 days. See ya.